Welcome, Capricorn. This is your weekly tarotscope reading for January the 26th through to February the 1st, 2015. So thank you for your likes, your shares, your favorites. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, truly, thank you for your support. Words cannot describe how appreciative I am for your support. So thank you so much. Now let's get to you because we start with the Hermit. Okay? You know everything you need to know in order to go forward. This is understanding the possibility of tomorrow, going inside yourself and really seeing where you want to go, how you want to get there. It's having that intuitive sense of where you're going tomorrow, how you're going to manifest your dreams. Okay, now the Page of Swords here, right next to it, she's kind of the knee-jerk in the deck, okay? She's a very young energy. And she's swords, so she's movement. She's the mission forward. She's the next step. She's laying out the plans and acting upon the plans. More than laying out the plans, she's acting upon the plans. And so sometimes she's very much a knee-jerk reaction. And, you know, with the cards that surround her, I did have one reading actually in this week's forecast where the knee-jerk was actually appropriate, but I'm not thinking it here, okay? Because right next to it we have the Queen of Wands, and she's kind of more of a balancing act. She's more of taking in the information, and once she has all the information, that's when she acts upon it. That's so, you know, where you're starting to get some ideas on how to go forward. I would have to say just back up a little bit, maybe talk to some people, at least think it out, meditate on it, pray on it. Understand the action fully before you actually do the action. Okay, so as much as you might want to knee-jerk the situation just to get the ball rolling, just to get the party started, just to get the game plan in motion, it might not be the greatest of ideas, especially sitting in between the Hermit and the Queen of Wands here. That might be more of a warning to you that you might really want to just react. Okay, now the Queen of Wands here, she is one that, well, first of all, she's a very fertile energy, a very beautiful energy. So anything that you are trying to create, anything that you are trying to expand, this is where she comes in. Okay. Now, she is one that she's very much the diplomat, okay? So she goes very, very strongly with your character of taking in all the information and then making some really wise decisions going forward based on the information that she's taken in. And she can kind of detach herself from the situation. So she can look at it objectively. She can look at it as the diplomat and really make the sound choices. But once she makes a choice, it's right and it's true, and there's no need to second guess once you've done the deliberation, once you've done the thought process, once you've meditated on it, once you've had conversations maybe with some truly close people or mentors in your life or people that you respect in your life and value their opinion. That's when you'll finally make the decision to move forward. And we have the Hierophant here, so it's really, you know, high intuition this week, most definitely. But listen to your intuition. Listen to your higher wisdom. Okay? And when you ask a question of God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, wait for the answer. And whatever comes to you first, I mean, grab onto that and really think it through. Because that's probably going to be the right approach. Now, the energy of the week is the Ten of Swords. Now, to me, this is a very beautiful card. It's very scary to most people, and I understand why. There's all those swords. You're laying down. But those swords are not in your back. They are your shield of strength. They are your lessons in life. They are what is going to shield you going forward. They are your wisdom going forward. And this tells me that you are at the very end of a path of realizing some new wonderful things about you, your goals, your dreams, and how you are going to implement them further. This brings in your new wisdom. This brings in your new understanding. Okay, the light is coming out on this card. You are pushing yourself up. It's been a hard road to here. Yes. But those really hard lessons are now behind you, and they are now going to shield you going into the future. They're going to allow you the wisdom that you once didn't have in order to make the beautiful choices that you're going to make in order to manifest your dreams. Now, the Five of Cups. Now, this Five of Cups has been sitting in this place for too many readings. Okay? And this is, I almost see this as the devil's advocate this week. Okay? Where negative is going to come in and say, you can't do it because. Now, it might be somebody else saying it to you. It might be yourself saying it to you. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough talent. I don't have enough resources. I don't have enough people. Whatever your I don't have enough of is, it's more of a devil's advocate so you can understand that you truly do have those things at least at your fingertips. Or it will come to you. Now, this is a very unconscious energy, okay? So it's going to be kind of like you're not feeling overly confident in your strategies. You're not feeling there's that doubt creeping in, okay? And so use that kind of energy effectively, okay, to really play it out in your mind. You know, bring more of the Queen of Wands energy into the picture and really discuss it with yourself or discuss it with a mentor, somebody that you really admire their opinion. And discuss it with your angels, your spirit guides, with God. And I think that it will clarify just how much of opportunity is awaiting for you around the corner. Now we have judgment here as our vibration. So this tells me that, you know, the things that you have done in the past that you really didn't think were recognized, or you don't understand why you had to go through that situation, this is where your answers come in. This is where the balance comes in. This is where you are rewarded for your past actions. Or in some situations, it's the actions that are needed because you didn't take the time before when you had the opportunity, and now you need to balance the act. Now you need to give. But I think for the majority of you, it's bringing a little bit of that glimmer of hope, that understanding that things are coming together, that you can go forward. You see the path forward. You understand what steps need to be taken. You see the opportunity that comes to you now, or maybe a door will swing open where you didn't think there was one. And as you leave this week and you go into next week, we have the Five of Wands. So this is truly about getting together with people, understanding different people's viewpoints, taking it all in, understanding not just your viewpoint, because your viewpoint could have blinders on. So allowing the opinions of others to come forward and to help you formulate exactly how you are going to go forward and with whom you're going to go forward with. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.